Good evening. Welcome to Emo Nightly News every moment online. In tonight's news headlines, Achievement Learning Center celebrates Jamiel Cadet's Grade 6 success. Grand Force celebrates new centenarian Lucille Pascal. Dominica receives New Zealand's newly accredited High Commissioner. St. Kitts and Nevis opens new pediatric therapy facility. Iran-US talks advance as tensions persist in Lebanon. Millions of bees escape after truck carrying 400 hives crashes in Texas. And World Cup giants advance as knockout race intensifies. Details of these stories and more coming up next. Stay with us. Welcome back, everyone. I'm your presenter, Rick Francis, and this is the news broadcast for the 23rd of June, 2026. Let's take a look at local news. The Achievement Learning Center is celebrating the success of 12-year-old Jamiel Cadet, who recently passed the Grade 6 National Assessment Examinations. Jamiel joined the center in 2021 at the age of 8 after his parents sought a supportive environment to strengthen his academic and social development. Despite the challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic and social distancing measures, educators at the center implemented innovative teaching approaches to ensure his continued growth and success. Over the years, Jamiel has developed into a confident, articulate, and creative young man. Alongside his academic achievements in mathematics, language arts, social studies, and integrated science, he has also cultivated strong social skills and a passion for chess.
Jamiel Cadet came to us in the height of COVID-19. There were social distancing protocols in place, and the teachers had to be very creative with helping him. He needed help with his social skills and with his academic skills. And we've seen him grow so much since then. It's been 5 years since he's been with us, and he has shown himself to be witty, to be outspoken, well-spoken as well, and to be very, very imaginative. He has a wonderful and vast imagination. We've seen him put in the work, we've seen him study, we've seen him put in the effort for this Grade 6 National Assessment, and we are all very, very proud of him. No matter which teacher you ask, we're going to sound like a broken record. If you say, how did Jamiel do on his Grade 6 National Assessment? Oh my goodness, we're so proud. That's all you're going to hear from us, because that's really how we feel. He put in the work, he studied, he listened to instruction, and this is the result.
The Achievement Learning Center commended Jamiel for his hard work, perseverance, and accomplishments, expressing pride in his progress and confidence in his future success.
This is a new experience for me. This is the first time I've had a student get ready for the Grade 6 National Assessment. I have usually done students getting ready for CCSLC. It is a very proud moment because this student, he is very particular for science and social studies. So him excelling in science and social studies was expected. He had a little bit of difficulty with his language arts and the math, but again, because I know my student, I know that was expected. But I am very excited for him as he transitions into high school. His goal is to be a paleontologist, and I'm just happy that we could facilitate him at Achievement Learning Center to get one step closer to where he needs to be and where he wants to be. He has extremely high hopes for himself, and I think that's the best. And I must say, his mom and his family and his community behind him are very supportive, and we just wish him the best moving forward, and he made us very proud. So thank you, and I just hope that everyone else gets this opportunity.
The institution extended congratulations to Jamiel and wish him continued success as he embarks on the next stage of his educational journey. The Ministry of Tourism and the Discover Dominica Authority, DDA, will host its first wellness fair on Saturday, July 4, 2026, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the UE Global Campus under the theme, Be Well in Nature. The event, which is a flagship activity for the 2026 Tourism Awareness Program, will bring together wellness professionals, business, service providers, and community organizations for a day of free wellness services, educational sessions, and interactive activities. Organizers say the initiative aims to promote healthy lifestyles while highlighting Dominica's growing reputation as a wellness tourism destination. Attendees will have access to complimentary health screenings, wellness consultations, fitness demonstrations, cardio jam sessions, yoga classes, and educational exhibits. Participants will also have the opportunity to engage directly with local wellness practitioners and experts. The fair will feature a series of information sessions covering topics such as nutrition, stress management, mindfulness, disease prevention, physical fitness, personal development, and emotional well-being. Marva Williams, Chief Executive Officer and Director of Tourism at the Discover Dominica Authority, said the wellness fair reflects the joint effort of the Ministry of Tourism and DDA to promoting wellness and encouraging healthier lifestyles.
Wellness is becoming an increasingly important part of how people live, travel, and care for themselves. And in Dominica, we are fortunate to have a natural environment that supports healthy and active lifestyles. Through the 2026 Tourism Awareness Program, we are highlighting the many ways wellness can be incorporated into everyday life and how it contributes to the well-being of our people and our destination. That's why the Ministry of Tourism and the Discover Dominica Authority are inviting the public to attend Wellness Fair 2026 on Saturday, July 4th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the UE Global Campus. The fair will feature free health screenings, wellness consultations, fitness demonstrations, educational exhibits, and expert-led information sessions covering topics such as nutrition, stress management, physical fitness, and preventative care. Admission is free and open to the public, and we encourage everyone to come out and learn from our wellness professionals, discover practical ways to improve their health, and join as we celebrate wellness by nature. We look forward to welcoming you on July 4th.
Visitors will also have a chance to win exciting prizes, including round-trip airfare on FRS Express des Îles and Sunrise Airways, as well as tickets to the 2026 World Creole Music Festival. Admission to the Wellness Fair is free and open to the public. Organizers are encouraging residents and visitors alike to attend and take advantage of the services, information sessions, and wellness activities available throughout the day. Also in local news this evening, President of Dominica, Her Excellency Sylvanie Burton, on Friday, June 19, received letters of credence from New Zealand's newly accredited High Commissioner to Dominica, Linda Charlotte Tepuni. The presentation ceremony marks the strengthening of diplomatic relations between Dominica and New Zealand, as both countries continue to collaborate on key areas of development. The partnership between the two nations has played an important role in advancing Dominica's geothermal energy exploration efforts and is expected to support the country's next phase of development. Renewable energy and climate-smart agriculture remains major areas of cooperation between Dominica and New Zealand. Following the presentation of credentials, High Commissioner Tepuni also paid a courtesy call on Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit. Prime Minister Skerrit said he welcomed the opportunity to meet with High Commissioner and discuss plans to strengthen cooperation between the two countries as Dominica continues to advance its sustainable development agenda. The Prime Minister noted that he looks forward to working closely with High Commissioner Tepuni to deepen the partnership between Dominica and New Zealand in areas of mutual interest and benefit. Officials say continued collaboration between the two countries will support Dominica's efforts towards sustainable development, climate resilience, renewable energy, and agricultural advancement. The community of Grand Fort is celebrating a remarkable milestone as Lucille Pascal marked her 100th birthday surrounded by family, friends, and well-wishers. The day's celebrations began with a special Thanksgiving service at the Grand Fort Catholic Church, followed by a reception in Rosalie, where loved ones gathered to honor the centenarian's life and achievements.
Woman was given the ability to predict the future. And you know, a woman who claimed to have what they call eternal youthfulness. Nowadays, my people, if we could have eternal, I would say, we can enjoy immortality until that kingdom comes, we would live life. Yes. Yeah, I mean, if God had places it, everybody come, take it, man, tell me. How long you would like to live on the face of the earth? Nobody there would have signed up for it. Will you sign up for that? Who would do that?
Among those offering congratulations was President of Dominica, Her Excellency Sylvanie Burton, who commended Mrs. Pascal on reaching the significant milestone of 100 years. The President also expressed her appreciation and love for the elderly, acknowledging their contributions to society and the wisdom they continue to share.
I wish today to congratulate Mrs. Lucille Pascal on the achievement of 100 years. 100 beautiful years I'm sure that she has spent, as indicated by her children and her grandchildren. Today we say thanks be to God, because it is only God who can give us that breath of life to reach 100 years. And when He gives us that 100 years, we have to be grateful. Be grateful to the Lord. And this morning I looked at the billboard and I saw the number of centenarians that have lived and passed in Grand Fort and continues to live in Grand Fort. I understand that very soon, if God gives grace, we'll have another one. I say to people everywhere I go, because I love to go to the centenarian ceremonies, that's one of the things that I love to do. I love elderly people. I grew up with my mother's adopted mother. She died at 95, and I was the person taking care of her. And I just love elderly people because I think elderly people have so much to offer. Don't care if they don't leave you a tin from what they possessed. But if you share with them the knowledge and experience that is sufficient to take you to the bar.
During the celebration, Mrs. Pascal shared remarks in Creole, giving thanks to God for blessing her with a long life and reflecting on her hard work and experiences that have shaped her journey over the past century. Family members, friends, and community residents join in celebrating the occasion, describing Mrs. Pascal as a cherished member of the community whose life serves as an inspiration to many. The celebration marked a joyous and memorable occasion for Grand Fort as it welcomed its newest centenarian. And that's all for local news this evening. Stay tuned for regional news coming up next.
From 5 numbers to financial freedom. Who will be the first Match 5 winner? Match 5, Dominica wins.
And now taking a look at regional news this evening. A new pediatric therapy facility has officially opened in St. Kitts and Nevis, marking a significant step forward in providing specialized care and support for children and their families. The facility, located at the CMR building in Limekiln, is a collaborative initiative between the Discovery Center, the Star Foundation, and the government of St. Kitts and Nevis. Officials say the center will improve access to specialized therapy services for children across the Federation, helping to address developmental, physical, and other therapeutic needs while providing greater support for families. The opening ceremony brought together government officials, representatives of partner organizations, healthcare professionals, and community members to celebrate the milestone. The initiative is expected to strengthen the delivery of pediatric therapy services and enhance the quality of care available for children in St. Kitts and Nevis. Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Mottley, has highlighted the importance of ensuring that resilience and sustainable development opportunities are accessible to all nations, particularly the world's most vulnerable countries. Providing an update on the first day of engagements in Vienna, Austria, Mottley said discussions focused on strengthening partnerships, increasing investment, and expanding international cooperation to help countries build resilience and create opportunities for their citizens. The Barbadian leader met with representatives from the OPEC Fund, CAF, Development Bank of Latin America and the Caribbean, the United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Western Asia, UNESCO, the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, UNIDO, and the United Nations Office in Vienna. According to Mottley, the meetings explored ways to support countries in addressing economic and development challenges while working toward a more sustainable future. She emphasized that the challenges facing nations today are complex, but noted that meaningful progress is achieved when countries work together, share responsibility, and remain committed to common goals. And finally, in regional news, the government of St. Kitts and Nevis has highlighted progress across several sectors, including water, energy, infrastructure, and digital transformation. Officials reported ongoing investments in water security through the Bastia desalination plant, pipeline upgrades, and expanded storage capacity. Updates were also provided on renewable energy initiatives, including solar projects, grid improvements, and electric vehicle incentives. The Public Works Department outlined progress on road rehabilitation, school reconstruction, and other infrastructure projects, while digital transformation efforts continue through the introduction of EID systems, civil registry modernization, and improved public services. The report also highlighted continued expansion of fiber connectivity and digital infrastructure across the Federation. And that's all for regional news this evening. Stay tuned for international news coming up next. Iran says technical talks with the United States held in Switzerland have concluded successfully, raising hopes for a broader agreement that could unlock billions of dollars in Iranian funds currently restricted under sanctions. According to reports, an initial US $12 billion in Iranian assets could be released under the framework, with additional funds potentially becoming available during a 60-day negotiation period. If a final agreement is reached, sanctions relief and release funds could reportedly total as much as US $50 billion. Meanwhile, tensions remain high in the region. Israeli troops reportedly opened fire in the Lebanese town of Nabateh, Al-Faqqa, killing 2 people and injuring another. Authorities in Texas urge residents to remain indoors after millions of honeybees escaped when a truck carrying approximately 400 beehives overturned in Orange County on Sunday. Emergency officials closed roads in the area and warned residents to avoid the scene as beekeepers and emergency crews worked to recover the hives and safely manage the large number of bees. No serious injuries or bee stings were immediately reported. Local beekeepers quickly responded to assist with the recovery effort. Mr. Chris Moore, owner of More Honey, estimated that only about a quarter of the 408 hives may survive, depending on how many queen bees remain alive following the crash. The truck was reportedly en route to North Dakota when the driver took a wrong turn into a neighborhood with narrow roads. Authorities say the trailer overturned while attempting to navigate a tight corner. Officials described the incident as a significant loss for the beekeeper, noting that the damaged hives represent both the loss of bees and future honey production revenue. Beekeepers have since deployed catch boxes in an effort to collect stray bees, but authorities say it could take some time before the area returns to normal. And that's all for international news this evening. Stay tuned for the sports segment coming up next.
This summer, the Caribbean's premier music experience returns. Welcome to the 28th edition of the St. Kitts Music Festival, featuring the incredible Kilani, Fantasia, Beres Hammond, Luciano, Soca King Marshall Montano, Soca Sensation Voice, and Vaughn. Dancehall giant Movado, Idonia, and the new wave, Valiant. Also featuring Massacre, Cranium, Taurus Riley, Steel Pulse, Dean Fraser and the Black Soil Band, Shanil Mir, Diani, Rodney Tatat, and Zoo. The legendary New Vibes Band International, Brandon and ASAP Band, Shelly and Signal Band, plus Edwin Yearwood and Crossfire, Rukas HE, and Garlic and the Upper Level Band. June 25th to June 27th, Warner Park Cricket Stadium, St. Kitts. Get your tickets now at stkittsmusicfestival.com. The St. Kitts Music Festival, where music meets paradise.
Welcome to the sports segment. The FIFA World Cup 2026 continues to deliver excitement as several teams strengthen their chances of reaching the round of 32 with crucial victories this week. Defending champions Argentina secured a 2-0 win over Austria, with Lionel Messi making history by becoming the tournament's all-time leading goal scorer and helping his team book a place in the knockout stage. France also advanced after a convincing 3-0 victory over Iraq. Kylian Mbappe scored twice on his 100th international appearance. Norway joined France in the round of 32 after a thrilling 3-2 victory over Senegal. Erling Haaland netted twice as the Norwegians reached the knockout stage for the first time since 1998. Elsewhere, Egypt celebrated its first ever World Cup victory with a 3-1 comeback win over New Zealand, while Cape Verde continued its impressive run by holding Uruguay to a 2-2 draw. Iran also kept its qualification hopes alive with a scoreless draw against Belgium. Attention now turns to the remaining group stage fixtures as teams battle for the remaining places in the round of 32. In local sports this evening, the Signman Kainago Blasters and Najiko Northern Stars Sports Club played to a draw at Benjamin's Park in a closely contested encounter, with both teams earning a point from the match. Despite several opportunities at both ends of the field, neither side was able to secure the winning goal, resulting in the teams sharing the spoils at the final whistle. Players from both teams displayed determination throughout the match, keeping fans entertained with a competitive performance. Following the game, team captains reflected on the results and their team's performance.
How was the game?
All in all, it was a very good game. We showed some fight today. All we had to get was one day because yesterday had rain, so there was any play yesterday. But so that was the final round game, and the winner is determined on the most amount of points. So
what is Nachiko standing now?
We are 4th out of 5, yeah.
Okay. All the best.
Thank you.
How was the game today?
I thought it was very good from the boys, having the day called off yesterday and the game starting late today. We didn't have much time to get a good result out of it, but it was good effort from the boys.
And overall, how was the tournament been?
I thought we had a very good start to the tournament, winning 2 games and then drawing our first one, but we were ahead of the table most of the time. I'm not sure what the standings are like, but I know that our team did well, and I'm very proud of them.
And that's all for the sports segment this evening. Stay tuned for the weather report coming up next. And this brings us to the end of tonight's news broadcast for the 23rd of June 2026. I'm your presenter, Rick Francis. And on behalf of the entire newscast, we say thank you for viewing. This has been EmoNightly News, every moment online. Good night.